Hello everybody, welcome back to another video. My name is DFree, and in this video, as always, I will be introducing you guys to a new game. This game is called Might and Magic Elemental Guardians. This is an Ubisoft game, so if you guys want to play it as well, the link will be down below in the description for you to play it on both Android and iOS as well. So it's available on both of those stores. So first thing I want to point out is that this game is one of the turn-based simulating games, and ever since I was a kid, those types of games really appeal to me. So if you're a fan of those types of games that allow you to, manipulate an action and then wait till your turn's over and things of that nature, like a Pokemon, like a Final Fantasy, a lot of different titles like that, this game does a great job at continuing that mantra, and I really enjoyed it for that as well. So anyways, basically the premise of this game is you pick up a creature via summoning or doing things of like completing stages. You get the drops and things of that nature. You equip them with items, you take them on your team, and you go just destroy stuff. So I'm going to go ahead and show you guys some of the gameplay to begin. This is an Ubisoft game as well. I do think that the game looks very good just in general. I think that the graphics, it's a mobile game, so of course it's not going to look like a console game, but I think that this one looks beautiful, like I really do. So that's a big ups for me. Like if I'm rating this game graphics wise, I'm totally giving it a 5. Right now I do have the auto battle function enabled, so for wave 3, which is coming up shortly after this, I will turn that off and show you guys a little bit more about how the gameplay function is. So I guess I might as well kind of do it now. It doesn't necessarily matter. We're gonna let him go ahead and swing in there, finish him off. All right, cool, we're good. So now wave 3, we actually have a boss. Okay, well that's different. So we are attacking with my left character here, as you see. I'm gonna go ahead and utilize this with my character from the back. Every now and again, my actual character is the one in the far back. He's able to use a skill, and that of course does help. As you see, we did a lot of AoE damage, so that is a benefit for us. Also, we have the ability to heal my units, so I'm gonna go ahead and do this right here, and we're gonna do it to the knight right there, just because he was really weak. He's starting to get kind of weak there. So ultimately, I need to familiarize, myself a little bit with the attacks on these units a little bit. So anyways, the Crushing Dive is an AoE attack. As you see, attacks all enemies. The red and yellow different icons above the characters signify whether or not your character will have type advantage or not. The yellow means that you're doing neutral damage. Of course, that means neither you or the foe has advantage against each other as far as the element is concerned. Otherwise, the red means that the character that is attacking will be doing reduced damage because they're going into an opponent that has type advantage against them, and of course, they would take increased damage from that opponent. And there's also green, meaning that you have type advantage against them, but unfortunately there's no green here now. So we're gonna go ahead and swing in. Alright, so we took out everybody. That's why I made sure I explained it a little bit, because I was like, I'm pretty sure that we're gonna be good enough to take them out. So we did pick up a glyph. Now glyph is pretty cool because these items can be used to equip to your characters and basically improve them. They're basically equipment. So that's always nice when you have that opportunity. Of course, they are upgradable and things of that nature too. So that's another thing that you would want to pay attention to in terms of like building your ultimate team, getting your characters as powerful as they can be. By the way, guys, before we do proceed, I do want to mention that this video is a sponsored video by Ubisoft down below nonetheless. But don't let that deter you. I think that the game is a lot of fun nonetheless. I think that just in general, just the aesthetics and the gameplay mechanic really do kind of captivate to me what this type of game is. So in terms of the actual like how you get your characters type of thing, there is the summon option over here. So I'm gonna go ahead and take you guys into the shop basically. So we are at the summoning altar right now. Basically the stone that you would be summoning on, the summon stone, or the soul stone that you would be summoning on, signifies how powerful the character you would be summoning. So right now I don't have an option to pull for the green stone. I don't really mind it because it's a minor one anyway. We do have the option to pull on this one because we do have 130 of the coins. We do not have the option to pull on this one right now because we do not have any of those stones, but I imagine this one will be really good. And then of course there are fragmentations of those stones as well over here. So that's something you can farm up most likely in the game as you proceed. I haven't played that far through yet to be able to tell you a little bit more about that. We do have other things here as far as like specific element stones, so that's awesome as well. And of course it just seems like you need to go ahead and pick up those stones by playing the game through a little bit further. Also, periodically you do get access to these chests, which would reward you with various different items as well. Did complete a mission there. Go ahead and pop that bad boy open. And we got a glyph and some more energy. I'll take it. I will take it. These other ones do require the keys to go ahead and pop into them, unfortunately, though. Anyways, let's go ahead and bounce over back to the soul stones and do our very first summon. All right, this one costs 130. That's fine. Let's see if we can get anything that is very powerful to go right on our team. And we got Harpy. Okay, so she's got a nice crit stat. Also has very modest speed as well. So out the gate, she's basically better than most of what I have already. Of course, the goal would be a 4-star character. As you see, that is the highest rarity on the far left. And if you guys are interested in the rate chance, that's how things break down right there. So ultimately, like I said, your goal, it would be a 4-star character. They're just a little bit harder to pull, but don't get deterred by that because your 2- and 3-star characters can be really, really good and usable on your teams. So as it comes to the character I just summoned, here she is. And like I said, you do have the option to upgrade your characters alongside, whoops, wrong button, alongside upgrading the equipment that the character does have equipped to them as far as that is concerned. So if you do go ahead and upgrade the character, you're able to upgrade the levels. And it is based on the number of crystals that you have. The crystal, as that pertains to that, that's basically a free-to-play in-game currency. Everything is 100% free-to-play, unless you wanted to, of course, go ahead and drop some cash on it. That would be up to you. But you can go ahead and really get a lot of crystals very, very easily, very, very quickly, because you use that to basically power up everything as it pertains to your characters. So I want to go ahead and give her some glyphs. I do have the Vitality one at the very top. I believe that's the one that we just picked up by playing the stage. I'm going to go ahead and equip it to her. So now that is equipped over on her, she starts doing her little dance, and we're going to upgrade it as well, just to make it go from a little bit less damage to a little bit more damage, ultimately, again, using the crystals, but it's not that big of a deal. In fact, let's do it again, and we're good there. I want to go ahead and run a stage, and that'll be basically the conclusion of the video. There's also a few other game modes in the game as well, but a lot of it pertains to getting higher levels in the game. So make sure that you guys do, when you get the opportunity, grind through, level up, and rank up your characters and your actual player. So moving on, we're going to go ahead and hit play, and I want to go ahead and swap in Harpy. It does not look like she's here, though. Did I make the ultimate mistake? No, there she is. There she is. Okay. You need to get off. And we're going to bring you back. Awesome. Let's go in. She was the first character. Like, I was looking towards the end, and she wasn't towards the end. So, my mistake. But let's go ahead and go. So, right now, I'm going to go ahead and enable... Go ahead everywhere, right? That's apparently my phrase of the day. So, hashtag go ahead in the comment section down below. I'm going to go ahead and just let the auto play through so you guys can see just how powerful she is. Speed decrease. Doing tons of damage, and she's very, very viable in terms of the game. Oh, hey, small Harpy versus big Harpy. Awesome. 400 damage. Attack decrease on my right character. And my glyph. And we are done. That fast. That fast. Of course, there are harder difficulties, but nonetheless, I do really appreciate that. So I do want to kind of wrap it up here. I hope that you all enjoyed. Thank you, Ubisoft, for the opportunity and the sponsored video. I totally really appreciate the opportunity to do more videos like this and just kind of do things that I'm passionate about. So anyways, have an awesome day. Thank you guys for the continued support. I'll catch you in the next video. Take it easy and peace out.